Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, February 13th. Some serious weather headed to the Mid-Atlantic region this weekend, as well as the entire northeastern part of the country. There will be accumulating snow on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night up and down the I-95 corridor, perhaps even into early Sunday morning. There will be painful cold, especially centered on Sunday night into Monday. There will be dangerous sub-zero wind chills, especially centered on late Saturday night, Sunday into early part of Monday. And winds will be on the extreme side. There can be wind gusts past 55 or 60 miles per hour or so late Saturday night and Sunday morning. The strong winds will continue all day on Sunday. Those kind of wind gusts past 55 or 60 mile an hour or so, unfortunately, can perhaps cause some power outages, which is the last thing we need on Sunday. Sunday, the coldest day of the year so far. Temperatures will probably start off in the single digits Sunday morning, perhaps not even reach the lower teens in many parts of the I-95 corridor, and then drop down to zero, perhaps even slightly below by Monday morning. All in all, an incredible weekend with some serious weather coming to the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast U.S. Let's start off by looking at the upper air pattern. The upper air pattern is crucial here. It will dictate what happens down at the surface, and indeed there will be explosive intensification of a surface low pressure area late tomorrow and tomorrow night, partly as a result of a couple of features in the upper part of the atmosphere that we'll go over in the next few minutes. This is the forecast from last night's 0Z GFS model run for this evening at 500 millibars. Then we'll look 24 hours later at Saturday evening and then jump ahead to Sunday morning. By this evening, a very impressive looking upper level piece of energy here in south central Canada. Notice the winds here, which flow parallel to these lines, are dropping from the northwest to the southeast in a general fashion. This will continue to plow across the Great Lakes region. Let's now jump ahead 24 hours. And here's the forecast map for tomorrow evening, Saturday evening. Just a very impressive upper level energy here, a deep upper level low situated over the northeastern part of the country come tomorrow evening. Let's now jump ahead to Sunday morning. And by Sunday morning, again, this is using last night's 0Z GFS model forecast run. A deep upper level low situated just off the eastern New England coastline. A negative type of tilt to this upper level trough. This negative tilt, or oriented from the northwest or the southeast, is usually reflective of very significant development down at the surface. And indeed, by this time Sunday morning, there will be a powerful surface low pressure area on the eastern side of New England. Well, whenever you see deep upper level energy at 500 millibars, there is often an associated powerful jet streak. Indeed, this is the forecast map for this evening, and here is the main jet streak of interest here in south central Canada by this evening. But look what happens in just 24 hours time. 24 hours later, by Saturday evening, it dives to the south and east. A little bit of purple and pink showing up here. That's indicative of 150 knot winds here at the 300 millibar level. This is way up in the atmosphere. This portion of the upper level jet streak usually experiences upward motion in the atmosphere. So this time tomorrow evening, there will be a lot of upward motion right over the DC, Philly, New York City metro regions. Snow tomorrow afternoon, snow tomorrow evening, can fall heavily at times. Strong upward motion associated with this powerful jet streak come late tomorrow and early tomorrow night. And here's the forecast map for Sunday morning. That upper level jet streak kind of starting to wrap around that upper level low we saw situated right about here at 500 millibars come Sunday morning. A very powerful jet streak rotating around that with a negative tilt to this upper level trough, all suggestive of very intense storm system come Sunday morning, situated just off the New England coastline. As that storm intensifies rapidly tomorrow night, the pressure gradient will steepen. It will become a very tight pressure gradient, and all that will lead to very strong winds, especially in the time period late Saturday night, early Sunday, where winds could gust up past 55 miles per hour or so, anywhere up and down the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Philly to New York City. And those kind of wind gusts can indeed cause some power outages, so try to be prepared for that possibility as well as possible for late Saturday night and on Sunday. Well, let's now take a look at some surface forecast maps. This is from last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is at the surface come this evening, Friday evening. Here's the Clipper system. Not too powerful of a system by this time. In fact, 24 hours later, it drops to the southeast, and it's still not all that powerful. Let's take a look at the Saturday evening forecast map. And here we go. By tomorrow evening, that low situated right over New Jersey. It drops south and east during the day. Not all that powerful at this time, but all of this green area, that is all in the form of snow. Again, snow likely tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening up and down the I-95 corridor. Can actually come down heavy at times. This is the time period where the explosive intensification will occur. Once this low reaches the relatively warmer waters of the western Atlantic, it will intensify rapidly. Combination of the warm ocean waters here with that upper level jet streak rapid into the system will cause this explosive development, and that will tighten the pressure gradient significantly. Again, the time period for the damaging wind possibility will be late Saturday night and early Sunday, with 55 mile per hour or more wind gusts possible up and down the I-95 corridor. Here's the forecast map for Sunday morning. By this time, that storm has intensified dramatically. A very strong system sitting just off the eastern part of New England. Look at the lines here, the tightness of the lines here, suggestive of very strong winds, a very tight pressure gradient, screaming winds out of the north, 50, 60 mile per hour possibility late Saturday night right through the day on Sunday. Any snowfall that does occur Saturday afternoon, Saturday night into early Sunday will certainly be blowing around, whipped around by these strong winds late Saturday night and through the day on Sunday. The snow will pile up again in New England. They could get a foot or more in Boston area. And even though this system may not quite reach the snowfall magnitude of some of the record-setting recent snows, in a lot of ways this storm could turn out to be the worst of all, given its extreme wind and extreme cold conditions expected late Saturday night and on Sunday throughout New England, and really throughout the entire northeastern part of the country. A lot of serious weather coming our way for the weekend, including accumulating snow, painful cold, dangerous sub-zero wind chills, and potential damaging wind gusts of 55, 60 miles per hour or more, and that could lead to some scattered power outages. Stay tuned to VencoreWeather.com for updates not only today but for right through the weekend as well. That's it for now. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.